Well, hello there again. So, no, this will not be the next chapter of Fairy Tale, alright, but this will be another video about uh, the first episode of one series that I ended up watching uh, just now, and I like the series, and most likely this will be the comedy that I will be reviewing during the summer anime season. And this series is called Inuto Asami wa Tsukaiyou, or Dog and Sisters in English, and is based in a Japanese light novel series that is written by Shunsuke Sarai and illustrated by Tetsuhiro Nabeshima. So basically this series centers in around a guy called Kazuhito Harumi that is a high school guy, and basically his great obsession in life is reading books and continue reading books, uh, and eventually he does love one great uh, author that is writing several books, and it's being it uh, nationwide, called uh, mm, Natsuo Kirihime. Um, and uh, basically this guy, one day he's at a coffee and he's kind of thinking about books and stuff like that, and then a guy kind of is in there and tries to rob the place, and he is there, the waiter is there, and there is a girl in a next in the next table, and this guy, the robber, kind of asks both this guy Kazuito and the girl to leave their places, but the girl is kind of writing and it does not pay any attention to what the robber says, and then the robber kind of goes crazy, and when he's right to shoot her, this guy kind of steps in and he ends up being killed in the process. And eventually the guy does not want to die because he wants to read the last book of this author. So eventually the guy is kind of resurrected and returns to life as a Dachshund dog. Uh, and it's very funny because when the guy kind of wakes up, he kind of does not understand what is happening because he was kind of at a pet shop inside a cage, and we see a Afro guy, uh, and he's kind of trying to speak with him, but he does not understand. He only hears the dog barking, and then he kind of gives food to the dog, and then he does not understand what's happening, and then he looks to his hand and see a paw, and then he looks to a mirror and sees that he is turning into a dog. And then it's very funny because the guy is kind of agonizing inside the shop because he wants to read books, he loves to read books, but he is unable to read books. So basically the guy starts to read all what he can in the store, the dog food, cat food, all the what he can read around, he ends up reading it, and then he's kind of go crazy, and he basically is crying out to this for this author, and then the girl that was at the bar appears eventually, and she looks at the dog and asks if she can buy it, and this Afro guy says that the dog is not for selling because the dog was left abandoned in nearby the store and so on, but then she kind of grabs a pair of scissors and kind of slashes the cage where the dog is, and then she ends up bringing the dog home, and basically she can hear the talks of the dog, and eventually she realizes that the dog is kind of the reincarnation or the resurrected form of the guy that basically saved her life on that bar and was killed in the process. So this was very good. The two characters, the guy as a dog, the guy is fantastic, and this girl is kind of very psychotic, and it's very funny. I love the interaction between the two characters at this first episode. This will be a very pleasant anime to watch, a very funny anime to watch. I guess there will be a lot of more characters appearing because from the introduction of the opening of the series, there are at least 3 or 4 characters that eventually will show up. So this probably will be my comedy review of this summer season of 2030. So well, I enjoyed the first episode. I like how the guy turned into a dog. I like the interactions between the two characters, and I think these will have very good surprises at the end, and it will be very funny to watch. So most likely, besides these first impressions and small review of the first episode, most likely this will also be one of the summer anime that I will be reviewing on a weekly basis. So, well, these are my first impressions for Inu to Hasami wa or Tsukaiyou or Dog and Scissors, and also my first impressions on the series. So, hope you enjoy, stay well, peace, see you soon.